What's up, guys? It's Gothalion. We're back here at Borderlands 2 to talk about Borderlands, the pre-sequel. Yesterday, 2K released a screenshot of something pretty interesting. It was interesting for a couple of reasons. One, my friend Morning Afterkill yesterday, he released a video about leaked skills on Athena's skill tree. Now, we don't have any information on said skills, but we do have a couple screenshots of the skill icons, which sort of lets us be kind of speculatory about what the skills might be. And we also have the name of the third skill tree, which is Xiphos, which is a reference to a sword. And if you don't remember, a month ago, I made a video called Who is Athena? And in this video, I sort of speculated about what her action skill was going to be. And of course, I made this video before we even knew what her little action skill with the shield was going to be from all of the Borderlands, the pre-sequel stuff. I think I made it a day before of the Borderlands, the pre-sequel videos started hitting. So from my point of view, it was 100% speculatory. And then the info about her Captain America shield came out, and we were all sort of like, oh man, you know, we wanted her to use her sword, and I was still planning on using Athena, but then we started seeing skill trees and hearing about stuff, and people were still like, no, it's only gonna be the shield. And, you know, I've always kind of held out hope that Athena is gonna be able to use the shield, and her capstone is gonna let her pull out a second sword and the first sword for the first game changer skill. And there's been a lot of people that are like, nope, that's not what it is. But yesterday, 2K did release an image of Athena's sword. Athena's sword! That shit is happening. Now, whether or not this is 100% legit, or if it's just for cosplay uses, I'm not 100% on. But there have been screenshots of Athena holding her sword and the shield, and now we have a screenshot from 2K with Athena's sword in it. So how do you guys feel about this? Is this confirmation of Athena's having a sword? Do you guys think that this is actually 2K's way of saying or hinting at the fact that Athena is gonna be our melee character in Borderlands the pre-sequel? I feel like yes. The Lance Assassins in Borderlands 1 used double swords. They all had Digistruct swords going into battle. So I kind of feel like we're definitely going to be getting some swords on Athena. Now, whether or not we're definitely going to be able to have that double sword is still up in the air. But because, like Max said in his video yesterday, the icon down at the very bottom of the Xiphos tree is a double sword and a skull, that might mean that her bottom game changer lets her bring out two swords. If you haven't watched that video, I do have it linked in the comment section below. It has a whole bunch of speculation in it that I actually agree with 100%, and I've kind of been talking about for the last month or so, especially since I ended up seeing those the screenshots with all the little icons for the Xiphos tree. The middle skill tree icon is a single sword, and so my speculation and Mac's speculation is that the first game changer in the Xiphos tree lets her bring out her sword, and then she sort of has a sword and shield combination, and then the second game changer might actually be a double katana, which would be awesome, because the double, that game changer would completely change the way that you play Athena. Instead of having her be a tankier character, she would be more of an all-out DPS, a double weapon type character. Like think Krieg with two swords, think a Berserker plus Krieg, and that's kind of what I'm feeling the Xiphos tree would make you go towards. But this ends up bringing questions about what if they introduce a level cap raise, but maybe they'll be doing it differently. We all know those questions are coming, because what happens if they bring out a level cap raise and you end up going all the way down the Xiphos tree, and then you also end up going down the tree for her shield, and you start getting game changers for her shield? What happens when they start overlapping? I'm not sure about that. We're not even sure if there's going to be a level cap raise. But if the Xiphos, the double Xiphos, ends up being the end capstone skill for Athena, then you might be able to bet that things like level caps will be handled a little bit differently in Borderlands, the pre-sequel. I feel like 2K Australia is aiming at handling things a bit differently because they don't want Borderlands, the pre-sequel, to be too much like Borderlands 2. I foresee it being just over the top, like sort of how Borderlands 1 was over the top, and every character had just these ridiculous, overpowered skills that made the game just tons of fun, you know, and I've always wanted a midpoint between Borderlands 1 and 2 as far as balance and skills go, and what a more perfect midpoint than the actual chronological midpoint between Borderlands 1 and 2. Let me know how you guys feel. Go check out Mac's video with all the information on the leaked icons for her Xiphos tree. Of course, we don't have any text for it. This is all merely speculation. But with the release of that Digistruct sword, her Xiphos, from 2K, I kind of feel like this is a bit of confirmation on it. But I wouldn't say it's 100% confirmed. I would not. Like I said, it might just be for cosplay usages, but it's still fun to think about and to talk about. So I want to know what is your point of view now that we actually have a screen of her sword, guys. Let me know how you feel. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys back here for anything related to Borderlands 1, 2, and the pre-sequel. I'll see you guys later.